Hey everybody, welcome back to the last hour here of Torchbearer, the Oathkeeper's Domain, where we are getting wrecked in a cave now. So, Ermintrud, you put your nose and use your dwarven senses into this cave, trying to figure out the composition and what's going on with the smell of this cave. You can't put your finger on it. You're getting really close, and then all of a sudden, a voice rings out from the mouth of the cave, from behind you guys. Behind you is a man wearing a hooded cowl with a long staff, and says, "What is the meaning of this?" And flanked around him are two. I guess the best way of putting it would be spiny, shriveled little like homunculi plant creatures.
Do they look dead?
No, they're very much alive. They look to be made out of like twisted gnarled oaks. They follow behind him like impishly, and he calls out, "What is the meaning of this? What are you doing in my cave?"
No, I'm gonna call on my instinct to never pass up an opportunity to demonstrate the power of the deep gods, and I would like to use orator to like berate him and like inspire my allies at the same time.
Orator would be used more to convince a crowd, not a person.
There's a crowd of three. It's like three whole people plus two like impish like spiny things. There's like a big crowd right here, Eric.
Don't forget the rats. They're there. I know
And the rats lying in wait.
The rats
Okay.
are up there.
All right, I'll give this to you here. You're going to convince him?
Yeah.
What are you saying before you convince him? What are you saying, and then maybe getting to what your intention will be and stuff.
Yeah, he comes in and he's like, "What's the meaning of this?" And I turn around and I see his little things and I see his cowl and I say, "Foul prevaricator!" And I like, just like this roar rips out from my throat. And I say, "You serve the Undertree, this false creature that grew from the body of a vampire and distributes its fruit willy-nilly about the land, but can it survive the salt of the oceans? Nay, fool, for we are here, and we are the salt of the sea, coming to burn your lands and claim what is rightfully ours. Though yea, you have wrenched it from our grasp, lo, shall we reclaim it for ourselves. Face your sins and despair."
Okay. He looks at you steely-eyed and says, "I fear nothing, for when the earth crumbles and the waters boil, there be nothing to save anybody."
I nod and I say, "Aye, one day we will all go into the black and deep. One day we will all go into the water." Yes.
He's when you're like arguing at him, he like he grabs some like uncture stuff out of his like some like water skin and like pours into like a little pan, like mixes it around in his hand and like puts it on his face. It's that same red stuff you saw from the sap from the trees or whatever. Yeah. And so he's like painting himself up real quick.
Yeah. Hang on.
And
says,
yeah.
Let me just.
Yeah.
It's got, you gotta touch it up.
Put on his war paint.
Do I get a roll?
Yeah.
Cool.
So you're going to immediately making him like what?
Well, I want to cow him and inspire my allies. Basically, I'm like, "You fucked up. We're here to wreck your shit."
Yeah, that could kind of persuade him to do something. Yeah, like not immediately go into battle or something like that. Yeah, you'd be against his will, and his will is a 5.
Damn.
Yeah, order is really hard. Suggested help for order is manipulator.
Yeah. So, like, I used Touched by the Gods against me once. Can I also use Touched by the Gods for me?
Yes. Yeah, if you have used it for you yet?
Okay. I'm going to use it for me. So this is like my eyes are burning. I am boasting. So like I'm pulling in my nature here. So I'm not going to lose my nature, but I'm going to use it.
Oh yeah, it's definitely is.
Without persona?
No, you have to spend persona to use it, but it doesn't tax it. doesn't tax the nature. It doesn't decrease it.
I don't have any more persona, so I can't use it. So
then instead of orator, you could actually just use your nature here, if you want, if that's better for you.
orator and nature are both currently 3. So then I get 4 for being touched by the gods. Can either of y'all help me in any way?
Based on this, so just let you know what's at stake here. Based on this, this might turn into a verbal conflict, or this could turn into a physical conflict based on how this is going. That's why I'm letting you do this in this kind of way, right? This is going to be very much a this is very boasting or demanding, right? So like
I mean, maybe this is more suited to my nature instead of orator because it's boasting.
And because this is triggering from your instinct,
right?
We can't help you.
Oh,
can I help if I trigger my instinct and display dwarven superiority underground?
Yeah, you want to help him? How are you helping him?
I think while he's doing his like you're gonna be sucked into the ocean thing, I chime in and I say I'm onto your human tricks. Dwarves won't be fooled by your shenanigans and your plant puppets. You'll return our things in good order.
And your rats.
And your rats. I know it was you that sent the rats.
So, to help a nature roll, you must assist with your nature. What part of your nature here is helping you?
Oh, that's easy. I'm avenging a grudge because I've had it.
Okay.
Goddamn right.
I'm giving this to you. I'm giving this to you for this. In the future, you must declare this is a grudge now for you.
Okay.
Right, but
okay.
It makes sense though.
This grudge already.
It was implicit. It was. I mean, like it was pretty clear. Like throughout going for your Warhammer first, it's always been rats. It's fuck these rats. It's been very much in line throughout this show. I'm giving it to you here because it's part of the system. And avenging a grudge is a really good way, and declaring a grudge against these rats. And this guy obviously knows these rats. Yeah. So definitely okay. Bravo.
Cool. So you give me +1, so that gives me 5 dice.
His will is 5.
Yeah, so Juhanian is saying that you don't roll social skills against their flat will. That's Burning Wheel. Social skills are typically versus tests in Torchbearer. Is that true? 5 is really high.
Well, now you're doing nature, and previously it was orator, and you would orate against the person's will. Okay. Would this be... this would be a versus test, I guess.
Of nature versus nature? Is this the other guy's human boasting against Ahab's human boasting?
Right, yeah.
You know what? I think it is.
Okay.
Yeah, he fucking put on his face paint. Yeah, he's gonna boast back to you.
They're just arguing.
Yeah.
It's just 2 guys in a cave arguing.
Do I get an extra dice for
2 creepy old men in a cave arguing simulator.
Do I get an extra dice for delivering an entire vengeful speech without stuttering?
In a conflict, you would.
Damn it.
Yeah, keep that fighting spirit though, Steven.
Yeah.
This becomes a duel of wits.
Yep.
You're gonna need it.
All right, cool. So, all right, I'm rolling 5 dice, and then it's versus an Ob 0, and you're also making a test. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, it's gonna be a versus test. So he's going to... Let's see if this guy has any traits I can use. I think he does. I think I can... Because this guy also probably has the cleric trait. Let me just look at his stats real quick.
All right, boys. Is Ahab's luck gonna ride? Or are we getting screwed?
No, I think he's going to use manipulator.
Okay.
Pretty sure that Steven is about to roll.
I'm gonna roll a big fat 0.
A series of dice under the number 4.
Let me open up the trait thing here.
He's so
what this guy wants out of this is for you guys to leave and basically drive you guys off. It's like,
why didn't he just say that? Because we're done here. We can just
no, I think he wants you. He wants the same thing that you're trying to do to him. He wants him to cower. But he's going to try to manipulate with his own forces here.
Okay.
So manipulate. Doesn't get any help. on Ob was a versus test, so it's 0 for now. All right, you ready?
Yes. Oh shit. Oh, good
yeah.
Wow. All right.
Ahab the boss coming through. And also backed up by Ermentrude, my excellent dwarven.
I know, it's rats.
Those fucking rats.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets ready to unleash the homunculi at you guys, and then after you deliver such a powerful sermon, he's like, "Hold, you." He's like eyeing you over. What is it that you want?
Shit. I didn't think this far ahead. I didn't think it'd get this far.
Ermentrude was already shouting about, like, give us back our stuff in good order. And
Yeah, like, so we've got our shit back,
This
right?
was your... Yeah, he's like, that was your stuff I found on the hill?
Yeah, it was ours.
You're alive?
Perfectly good spell book.
We live. And you do have something we can use. You have knowledge of this land. Hear you tale of the Oathkeeper.
He nods. What parts?
I hear of these strange vines that grow in the wilderness up upon Spider Peak. Know you if perhaps the Oathkeeper's treasure is buried near the locations of these vines?
He looks at you and he's like, oh, you speak of the Oathkeeper's lance?
Yes. A great white spear. Excellent for killing beasts.
Aye, his most proud possession. The rumors are true. It is known that deep beneath Spider Peak, therein lies his buried weapon, forsook by the Oathkeeper. All of his treasures from his campaigns are said to have been buried. That is by far the most magical, the most powerful. Most of his portraits, his glamour, his titles, his rewards that were given to him, his wines are said to be there. But if you thought it was, no, not all is in one place. It is said that the Oathkeeper gave his treasure to the peasants to disperse. Some of them kept it, surely, but others did as his command too. Did as they were commanded. It is said that oh man, that's actually really cool. It is said that buried beneath the lake, the Feng Lake, there is something. Oh boy. The legends speak of a ruby protected. It's some say that is somehow affiliated with the Mama Owlbear up there. Of course, but tell me one of who follows that of the deep. What brings you so far from shore and sea to these parts?
Aye, the great ones below, they take their due every so often. 23 men we lost to the tides and the waves, and our ship also. We were sailing these shores looking for plunder, but once we crawled our way to the land and got our feet back beneath us, we knew the only way to get a new ship beneath our feet would be to secure a wealthy bounty. The Oathkeeper's treasure, it suits us well.
You do not do it for the greater glory of that Lord of which upon you worship, the Lord that which you command on me, but for your own ends.
What glory is there to be earned for the deep ones on land? We require a ship.
If it's glory you want for the deep ones, there may be another way.
Tell me.
Atop Mount Arak, there is a great glacier. Should something happen to said glacier, it would wreak irrecoverable devastation across the lands in the north. When the summer's heats come, and this should flood, it would unleash a torrent of water and devastation upon the north. Of course, you must deal with those who guard it, but...
So, Ermintrude not
He's like
being-
talking about how to like unleash like a watery avalanche, like
Yeah, like a flood
Yeah.
on the lands. Yeah, totally.
Like, so Ahab is like, I would presume, totally into that idea.
Imagine,
like Ahab, like he's like, yeah, okay, great.
imagine
but
a
the
glacier
treasure-
melting, right? Like a glacier melting, and it's like there's a part of it that could be like weakened. So
Yeah, totally.
Ermintrude just kind of pops in and she says, why would we do this?
it's true.
What purpose is there for us in drowning the North?
I think Ahab probably turns to her and he looks down at her and he says, she has a point. Especially before the treasures are recovered, this serves us not. After, when we have our boat again, who knows? Perhaps the deep ones will require a sacrifice to ensure our safe passage home, but I'm not certain an entire realm is necessary. Perhaps a few strong candidates. Worth considering, but our first goal is the Oathkeeper's treasure. Yeah, I think, if like, there's a pregnant pause or whatever, then Ahab sort of jumps back in. He says, well, be careful what else you take from the wilderness. Not all of us are so weak. I thank you for securing our goods in one place. And then he sort of stomps towards the guy, clearly heading for the exit.
He looks at it like he looks over to Eisensee, right? And he looks at Eisensee and goes, this must have been your book. Apologies.
Yeah, and like you can see Eisensee's eyes.
I know.
Like Nero.
You must have assumed I thought you were dead. Yeah.
I hope the crows take your eyes, and that whatever's left gets chewed on by those rats.
Damn rats.
You want to make it up to me, since you seem to feel so badly. What do you know about goats? Goats? And I like poke him in the chest, like, see any goats?
He's like, ooh, beware the black goat that stalks these woods.
Beware it. It's mine. I want it. So where is it? And I, like,
It's a
keep poking
harbinger
him.
of worse things to come.
The worst things have already happened. Where's the goat?
He's like, I know not where it goes. It seems to follow. It's an omen in and of itself. It's the only goat that I know of. I've seen. I mean, I believe I've heard tales of a lady who sacrifices them for a favor or something, but goats always seem to make good sacrifices, do they not?
And I look over at Ahab and I'm just like, this one's useless. Let's keep looking. And I walk away.
I follow, kind of nodding, like goats are delicious.
Okay.
Yeah, I follow.
Cool. Then you guys are going to walk out, and I think we're going to cut there, and we're going to do some experience and that kind of stuff for this evening session and wrap up.
Great.
So
much XP.
yeah, you guys should be getting a lot of XP tonight. That was really good. Good work, everybody. That was fun. That was a good session. You guys got destroyed early, but I think we're on the upswing here. So, there's a bunch of ways to get experience in this game. They mostly all have to deal with your beliefs, instincts, and goals. Let's just go around. Let's do this by character first. So,
Okay.
let's start with Ermintrude. Yeah, you're first. Okay. So, recall for us your belief, and let's see if you should earn fate, or if it was challenged so much it might have been persona or something.
The Dwarven Halls have cast me out of their glory, but I will make my own glory by the sweat of my brow. I certainly tried.
You certainly work towards progress of that goal. Reward yourself with a fate point for that one.
Right.
The next step would be earning fate points for your instincts. Did your instincts secure you a role that benefited the party?
That last one, where you got to help.
Yeah, the helping role. But I didn't pass my dungeoneering test.
Yeah, but
So the roll has to benefit the party, and it's not just like you're triggering a roll and you might fail.
it's not failing. It's helping.
Yeah.
But I think triggering your instinct to help another person's instinct counts.
Regardless of whether or not you have
Yeah.
to succeed.
There's a experience page somewhere in the book that I'm failing to
I
find.
mean, no, it was your nature that succeeded me.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but it was your instinct that allowed you to help you. So I would consider that being beneficial.
Oh yeah. Okay. So it's 2 fate.
Yep, and the next part is your goal. What was your goal?
My goal is this crone is not to be trusted. I will keep an eye on her and protect my companions from her trickery.
That goal certainly was accomplished, but not in the way that we thought it would happen. But I don't think that matters. What do you think?
I'll take that.
Yep.
So that's a persona.
Yeah, that's actually a persona, because working towards your goal would earn you a fate point. But I believe because you did accomplish your goal here, that's a persona.
I knew that crone was a witch or a goat. It's evil, but that's okay because they're going to eat it and it'll be fine.
Gain its goatee powers.
Yes. Goats legit are delicious. Chat. They're really good.
I wish the supermarkets near me don't really sell goat, but lamb occasionally shows up. So
It's not the same thing.
I know it's not the same. I'm dying. I love curry. I love goat curry with cornbread. It's my favorite, and just can't get it out. It's settle for lamb. So,
I think that's my goal for next session. Eat goat. Eat that damn goat.
find it, kill it, eat it. Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Awesome. So that's our instincts. You didn't play against a belief. And then we also spoke about accomplishing a goal. We'll do MVP, team worker, and embodiment at the end after we've done everybody else. So, Captain Ahab Barbosa.
Yeah.
Are you ready to calculate your experience today?
I can tell you I got it all.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Yes.
So it says, if you take action in service of your character's belief during the session, you earn 1 fate point. So it doesn't have to be successful there. I did do that with the woman, so fate point.
Yeah.
Cool. Where's my mouse cursor? There it is. Ka-chunk. Okay, and then working towards a goal, I actually accomplished a goal because I will learn a critical clue as to the possible location of the Oathkeeper's treasure. Boom, done. So I gain a persona point for that.
Yes.
And then I benefited from an instinct. I never pass up an opportunity to demonstrate the power of the deep gods, and that gives me a 2nd fate point. And then I think that's it, right?
For now, and then until MVP, team worker, and embodiment.
Right. Cool. Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Eisensee.
Yeah, I don't know if I earned much this session. Things just went so atrociously wrong. And also,
We'll get you next time.
Ahab and Ermintrude were like so at the front that I sense he spent a lot of time just being like,
Rolling eyes.
throw my hands up. But I did fix that backpack. I at least did that.
So I'm the GM, right? I'm not you, but you did go into that fight with the rats.
Yes,
right.
I did. I was not afeared of.
You weren't afeared, and Didn't you try to feint me? Or no, you tried to defend.
I tried to defend.
Never mind.
I got wrecked by
It's
your
the other way
feint.
around. Okay.
I petitioned for the party to use the feint. I did not try to talk Steven down, even though I knew it was probably a bad idea.
All right,
Damn.
never mind. I was thinking, I forgot. Because if you would have done a feint too, I'd have been like, well, that's pretty ballsy, and maybe that would have been you not being afraid. But I was reaching already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't think I played that up. Mostly, I was like, actually, hey guys, let's be careful of like bad magic stuff. Don't run and play with the bad magic. Oh, you're doing it. Oh shit.
Well, you did sew the effigy into the backpack.
I guess it was that. Yeah.
I'm
Did you
not
work?
scared of your voodoo dolls.
Did you? Okay, so I don't think you really earned anything for your belief.
No.
Your instinct did not come up.
No.
Your instinct being map a course through danger, mostly because we spent most of the session you without a pack. Third of which, get information from the crone regarding the area to help me with my mapping. You did. So much that the next cartography roll you would have rolled or whatever for your mapping would have been having an advantage.
So at least get that.
Yeah, I'll give you that for now, as that, and it would be a fate point for now, right? I feel like that's as much as I can give you.
A fate
Yeah.
for that one.
You don't think you got a?
Oh,
persona?
did you think
I mean, like,
do you think do we just achieve it and then move on? Okay, yeah.
Is that fair?
I feel like he definitely got clear
Well,
information.
I thought okay, fair enough. The way I was distinguishing there was that because you never actually improved the map based on those resources that given from the crone, you were working towards the goal, right? I was going to give you it was as accomplished once you actually improved the map doing that.
Make the roll. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
I don't want to go into next session with that as my goal.
yeah, that's also what okay, that's fair. Persona's fine then.
And it's because like map making is a retroactive skill where it's like it's already everything's done, and then it's just like when the time comes, I'll be like, haha, my map, and we make the roll to see if I did a good job at that point.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So-
Yeah. So we can change it next session. So give yourself a persona for that.
Cool.
Cool. Then the last part here is the MVP award, the Teamwork award, and the Embodiment award. MVP goes to the most valuable player, the player who probably made the crucial role. Teamworker goes to the person who worked the hardest, try to keep the team together and going and going strong. And Embodiment is the person who role played the best, or had the most like cool character experience or character moment. This is for all of us to vote on and decide. Is there something that stuck out for anyone, for any particular person, any person they want to nominate themselves for something?
I would nominate Steven for getting us out of that like plant druid encounter. It's being like, no squids.
Not plants, squids.
Team Squid, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was a pretty key role to make. Like that could be an MVP.
Because we were like, we limped into that cave.
Yeah, that was a physical conflict. That would have been danger zone. So
We strut out of it like whatever. So
Nice.
yeah. What about okay. What about Teamworker? I want to say Ermintrude for helping out. You helped out on a lot of roles today.
I helped on the pack. I helped on the
Scout test, the Pathfinder
Yeah.
to get back to the backs. You also helped Ahab with the nature to get you out of that conflict as well.
I
You
think I
did some
a lot of
pretty
rolling, and it was
sick.
all extremely unsuccessful.
Yeah, but you also put
But you
yourself
were there
out there a
doing
lot,
it.
helping it and doing it. So I nominate you for Teamworker.
I would second that. I think that's good.
Totally.
So is that a fate point?
Persona.
Persona. Cool.
And then I think Steven gets embodiment for sure this session. There was
Yeah.
a lot of great roleplay and
Yeah.
dialogue that he was putting out. So.
Have a lot of fun with Ahab.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Awesome,
I
guys.
mean, like, didn't Ermintrude also earn lots of like belief, goal, instinct stuff?
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I felt like Ermintrude also played a lot with like her embodiment as far as like getting frustrated and like being a vengeful dwarf and whatnot. I don't know. I feel like she could also be up for embodiment as well. Because it does say it can be awarded.
It can be rewarded more than one. Yeah, you're fucking rats. The rats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those
That was
goddamn
great.
rats.
Absolutely.
Yeah, those rats. I would also want to give embodiment or just a shout out to whoever's called you guys Cthulhu Mormons at the start.
Yeah.
That was
Chat,
hilarious.
Chat, get some embodiment.
Chat, love you, chat. That was awesome.
So I take a persona for embodiment as well as Steven.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
I have this, like, I can't draw, but if I did, I would make this fan art of, like, Isensi and Ermentrude going through the forest, and they're talking to each other, and there's, like, little murmur squiggles. And then Ahab behind them talking, like, really loud, and it's just, like, a bubble of wingdings.
Yeah. Yes. With, like, tentacles in there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that will do it for us tonight. So let's go around and do some shout outs. I hope you guys enjoyed this session as much as I did. There was a riveting tale today. So let's go around. Let's start with Andrew. Let's go reverse order.
Hi, that's me. I'm Andrew. You can find me on the internet. Don't find me in real life. That would be creepy.
Don't do that.
At Comedian Crow on Twitter, or twitch.tv/actualfactual. On Twitch, I stream myself painting minis and sometimes playing video games or doing other like art stuff. But lately it's mostly been minis because it's a great way for me to motivate myself to actually accomplish that. So check that out.
Cool. Thank you. Naja.
Hi, everybody. I'm Najo Tikor, aka Tristray. You can find me on the internet, Twitter at Trist_CHI or twitch.tv/Tristaray. As far as what I've got going on this week, we will be doing Prophecy on Wednesday. My team has encountered the end boss of this dungeon, and we are going to have some like Drow Olympics as they play the My Goddess Kabitra Kata subgame. So definitely tune into that 6 p.m. Pacific time over on twitch.tv/misclicks. And Saturday, I would normally be streaming Overwatch, but I kind of got this problem with World of Warcraft right now. So,
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying it's really good.
It's really good.
It's really addictive. It's the same stuff, just with a like different window dressing, but it's always super addictive at the outset. Blizzard, I'm clued into your treadmill and I'm running on it anyway.
Yeah. Does that treadmill last more than like how Pokemon Go lasted for you? You know?
If I raid, yes.
It's like burn.
Yup.
If you raid, it's like months of gameplay, which is like
Got
worth
it.
money.
Okay.
You know?
Cool.
You know?
Oh,
So
that makes
yeah,
sense.
check that out 6 a.m. Pacific over on twitch.tv/Tristaray. Okay, that's
Yeah.
me.
Cool. Steven.
Yo. So I'm Stephen Lumpkin. You can find me on the internet at Silent Osiris at all of the places. Like one of the most popular things that I've started doing is making cheer monsters for my chat. So if you want to watch me make up crazy monsters, you should definitely give me a follow over on Twitch. I did that this morning. It was fun as hell.
Yeah.
Other than that, the next time you'll be able to see me will be Tuesday night, then Thursday night. Both nights I'll be messing around with the Unreal Engine, building a little forest scene, just having some fun with some game dev. That's about it. Like right now, the best role-playing place to find me is right here. So I hope that you are clicking that follow button as hard as you can.
Yeah.
Because this Barboza train has no brakes.
Yeah.
That's it for me.
Cool. I'm Eric. I'm EricVulgaris here on the internet. I stream. I think I'm at like 5. I think I stream 5 games here, but 7 games total.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Well, I'm unemployed right now, so I have a lot of the time.
Nice.
I am doing. Yeah. So I GM for 5, play for 2. It works for me. So you can. If you're interested in all the different games I play, I do Torchbearer here, Oathkeepers. Then I also do Torchbearer the Sunless Citadel over with fake Alex Blue and stuff. If you want to see more stuff with the Undertree, that's the place you should be. So check that stuff out. It's been a lot of fun over there. I also do a Blades in the Dark game by John Harper. We're doing that a lot. It's called It's Never Sunny in Duskfall. I just put up the latest VODs for that. I'm going to sugarcoat them with a nice proper descriptions and everything like that once we're done here. But yeah, I had a special guest on yesterday, Dr. Wreckage from my Burning Crowns game, what I'm going to talk about a little bit. He was on there yesterday, and we did a cool Ghost game. It was his first time playing Blades. He had a blast. Come check it out and watch playing Blades as a new player, seeing it, what it's like. It's really cool. And then earlier today, I played Burning Wheel, but set in a Kingmaker-y adventure path. So think of like Game of Thrones trying to found a kingdom. So if you want to see a lot of things of ditch digging, banditry, and high political philosophy arguments, that's the place to be. It's really funny right now. It's really cool. A person just got their hand chopped off. That's all I'm going to say. So anyways, I do a lot of games. I also do Once Upon a Game, which is a weekly show where we feature one-shots of random games, and that's open to the public. That's open for you guys. So join me on my Discord. Hit !Discord. Let me see you on there and get signed up. That's Fridays from 5 p.m. Pacific to like 8 or so. We play one-shots like Fiasco, Microscope. I've been really deep on that Polaris train right now. An old Ben Lehman game about a Twilight epic fantasy tragedy where you know that your hero is going to lose at the end, but the bargaining mechanics are super awesome. I know I talked about it before here. It's really cool. I really encourage you guys to check that game out. But find myself on YouTube as well and catch up on all those kind of games. I do a lot. It's really cool. Hope you guys enjoy it all. I do it for you guys. So thank you so much. That'll do it for us. Signing out here. Take care, everybody. And yeah, we'll catch you later.